The land breathes slowly under a vast, indifferent sky. Stone, dust, and scattered trees shape a world still undecided about mercy. Wind moves through tall grass and low branches with no concern for what listens. The ground bears the marks of many lives passing briefly across it, clawed tracks, pressed footprints, broken stems, blood darkened by time and sun. Nothing here is permanent. Everything here is watched. High above the earth, wedged among twisted branches, a lion hangs suspended by its own power and its own mistake. The tree is old, its limbs thick and uneven, grown outward rather than upward, a natural trap shaped by years of drought and sudden rain. The lion's weight has bent the branches inward, locking its body between rough bark and splintered wood. Muscles strain, claws scrape uselessly, breath comes heavy and loud. Each movement sends pain through bone and sinew. Below, the ground waits. This lion is not young. Scars mark its shoulders and flanks, pale lines cutting through gold. Its body carries the memory of many kills, many narrow escapes. It has ruled space and silence. It has learned patience, speed, and violence. But here, in this narrow prison of wood, none of that matters. Strength is reduced to noise. Power is reduced to effort without progress. The sun climbs higher, and the tree does not loosen its grip. Far away, movement stirs along the edge of the grassland. A small group of early humans moves cautiously, shaped by hunger and habit. Their bodies are lean, hardened by distance and uncertainty. Stone tools hang from rough bindings at their sides. Their eyes scan constantly, measuring risk. Every step is deliberate. Survival has taught them restraint. They know this land well, the curve of the hills, the scattered trees, the places where water hides and danger waits. They know lions. They know what happens when attention falters. The presence of a lion usually means silence, withdrawal, avoidance. To cross paths with one is to invite death. The sound reaches them first. Not a roar of dominance, but a low, strained sound, thick with frustration and pain. It carries through the air unevenly, broken by gasps. The humans stop, bodies stiffen, tools are lifted without thought. Fear moves through them quickly, practiced and familiar. They approach slowly, keeping distance, moving with the caution of prey that has learned to read the land. The tree comes into view. The shape above it takes time to understand. A lion, elevated, tangled, struggling against something unseen. This is not how lions appear. This is not how danger usually presents itself. They wait. Time stretches. The lion moves again, jerking, clawing. The branch creaks but holds. Leaves shake loose and fall. Dust rises from the bark. The lion's eyes are wide, alert, searching. They fix on the humans below. There is recognition, but not fear in its pure form. The lion knows these figures. It has hunted creatures like them, or creatures shaped similarly. It understands distance and threat, but its position has altered the balance. It cannot descend, it cannot charge, it cannot retreat. The ground is unreachable. The humans feel this change, though they do not name it. The predator is contained. The rules they have learned are bending. No one moves closer. No one turns away. The moment stretches, fragile and uncertain. One of them steps forward slightly, a male, older than the rest, his hair streaked with gray dust. His body carries the stiffness of age, but his eyes remain sharp. He has seen many deaths, some caused by animals, some caused by hunger. some caused by humans themselves. He knows how quickly order dissolves. The group watches him. He raises no weapon. His posture remains low, open, neither advancing nor retreating. The lion growls weakly, a sound drained of authority. Its breath rattles. The tree is examined slowly, carefully, branches crossed and interlocked, grown in ways that trap weight rather than support it. A mistake made in pursuit. Perhaps the lion chased prey upward. Perhaps it sought shade or vantage. Whatever the reason, the result is the same. Time now is the enemy. The humans understand traps. They build them. They dig pits. They guide animals toward narrow places. They recognize the language of confinement. They recognize suffering. The younger ones shift uneasily. Instinct urges them to kill. A trapped lion is an opportunity. Meat, fat, bone. A victory over a creature that has taken much from their kind. But no one moves. Something holds them still. The lion's body trembles. Exhaustion begins to erode its strength. Muscles quiver, then slacken slightly. Its breathing grows uneven. Heat builds in its body, trapped by fur and fear. The sun continues its slow rise. The older male studies the branches again. He looks at the angle, the pressure points, the way the lion's weight is held unnaturally. He understands force, though not in words. He has broken wood before. He knows leverage. He moves closer, carefully, testing the ground with each step. The lion snaps weakly, teeth flashing, but the sound lacks certainty. The human stop, waits. The lion's energy drains further. Others join him, still cautious, still silent. They do not surround the tree. They keep space, aware that chaos favors death. One picks up a long branch, heavy at one end. Another selects a stone tool, edges worn smooth with use. No signal is given, no plan is spoken. Action unfolds slowly, guided by shared understanding rather than command. They begin by striking the supporting branches, not the lion itself. The wood resists at first, dry and hardened by years. Blows land rhythmically, spaced, careful not to provoke sudden collapse. The lion reacts with panic. Its body thrashes, claws scraping bark, dislodging splinters. The tree groans under the shifting weight. Leaves rain down. Dust fills the air. The humans retreat briefly, waiting for the movement to settle. They resume when the lion stills again, weaker now, breath labored. They are not hunting. They are not defending. They are altering the structure of a moment. One branch cracks, then splits. The sound echoes sharply. The lion's body drops slightly, then catches again, held by another limb. Pain surges through it, visible in the tightening of muscles, the widening of eyes. The humans pause again. Fear flickers. A miscalculation could free the lion suddenly, drop it into their midst with fury intact. Every strike is measured against that risk. The older male steps closer once more. He raises his tool and brings it down with precision, striking where the branch is weakest. The wood gives way more fully this time. The lion slips, then slides downward, caught briefly, then released.
It falls heavily to the ground, rolling, limbs flailing, claws tearing at earth and air. Dust erupts around it. The humans scatter instinctively, retreating to safe distance. The lion scrambles, disoriented, legs unsteady, body screaming with pain and exhaustion. For a moment, everything holds its breath. The lion stands, swaying. It turns toward the humans. Its roar is broken, uneven, lacking full force. It does not charge. It hesitates. Then it turns and limps away, disappearing into the tall grass, each step uneven, each breath visible in the rise and fall of its chest. Blood marks its path lightly, quickly absorbed by dust and earth. Silence returns slowly. The humans remain still, watching until the grass closes behind the lion. Only then do they lower their tools. No celebration follows. No words are exchanged. The moment does not register as triumph. They have gained nothing tangible, no food, no trophy, only risk taken and survived. They move on eventually, leaving the broken branches and disturbed earth behind. The tree stands altered, scarred, its shape permanently changed. The land absorbs the event without memory, but something subtle has shifted. This act will not be recorded, it will not be taught explicitly, but it will echo faintly in behavior, in hesitation before violence, in recognition that power can be suspended, that outcomes are not always fixed. The lion carries the encounter into the shadows, its body marked, its confidence altered. Pain will teach it caution, survival will reshape its instincts. The humans carry the moment inward, not as story, but as experience. They have seen a predator helpless. They have chosen restraint where killing was possible. This choice will not become rule or law. It will remain fragile, situational, easily undone by hunger or fear. Time moves forward without pause. Seasons change. Generations replace one another. The land remains dangerous. Lions continue to hunt. Humans continue to struggle. But somewhere within the long, uneven path of human behavior, this moment lingers, not as morality, but as possibility, a recognition that survival does not always demand destruction, that sometimes altering the world slightly is enough. The sky darkens as evening approaches. Wind moves through grass again. The tree creaks softly, settling into its new shape. Life continues, indifferent, yet quietly shaped by small decisions made under open sky. Nothing resolves, nothing explains itself. The land holds its silence.